66 books bound in parchment and skin, written in empires where we've never been. From Hebrew and Greek through the Latin and Old, a story passed down in the stories we told. But the ink on the page can be turned to a blade when the heart of the reader is hardened by shade. They took the ancient scroll, they took the changing word, and made a weapon out of lines half heard. In Luther's old tongue, in the shadows so deep, the truth of the text was left hidden to sleep. It lay for long years in an archive trail, while they changed every meaning and let hate prevail. It meant the strike of the predator, the wound of the young. Oh, how the translation slipped off the tongue. In 46, the heavy word was cast, and the mistake became a sin that was meant to last. But I love, because I love. There is no judgment in the skies above. If you lift up a stone, you will find him there. Not in the stone palaces built on despair. Break open the timber, look deep in the wood. The kingdom is within us, where it always stood. Oh, the yoke it is easy, the burden is light. I am not an abomination in the night. They whispered of David, the crown and the soul, how Jonathan loved him and made a man whole. They stripped off the armor, the robe and the bow, a covenant deeper than the world could know. Yet they cover the beauty, can call it a friend, to make sure the dogma won't fracture or bend. While the rules of the fabric, the hair and the slave are buried away in a silent, cold grave. But look to the dust where the radical stood, surrounded by outcasts, the bad and the good, the taxman, the thief, and the woman accused. He wrote in the sand for the broken and bruised. Let the one without sin cast the very first stone, and in the blinding light his true grace was shown. He spoke of the eunuch, he spoke of the free. There was room at his table for you and for me. But I love, because I love. There is no judgment in the skies above. If you lift up a stone, you will find him there. Not in the stone palaces built on despair. Break open the timber, look deep in the wood. The kingdom is within us, where it always stood. Oh, the yoke is easy, the burden is light. I am not an abomination in the night. She fell before him, filled with fear, and made the truth her own. Touched his robes and he smiled and called her daughter in a tender tone. Go now in peace, your faith has healed the pain you've ever known. And she who walked in shame for years was free to stand alone. Two women as a couple stood, their love a holy tone, bound as lovers in the flesh, more solid than a stone. They kissed inside the violent ring, their saintly crown was shown, and walked into the martyr's light together, not alone. But I love, because I love. There is no judgment in the skies above. If you lift up a stone, you will find him there. Not in the stone palaces built on despair. Break open the timber, look deep in the wood. The kingdom is within us, where it always stood. Oh, the yoke is easy, the burden is light. I am not an abomination in the night. From the caves of Qumran to the Vatican halls, the wind of the Spirit is shaking the walls. An old man in white washes feet in the rain, saying you are God's child, healing the pain. For the text is a mirror of who we are inside. It can hold all our love, all the hate we try to hide. And if you choose the ledger of anger and stone, you will sit in your temple completely alone. So I choose the patience, the kindness, the grace, the love love that rebuilds every broken down place. We are baptized in one single breath, one single soul. No longer divided, but beautiful and whole. Let the altars of judgment dissolve into dust in the mercy of unconditional trust. I love just to love, and that is enough. That is enough. But we love because we love. There is no judgment in the skies above. We are not an abomination in the night. No. Judging stone, but he will step